Hi, welcome to Mark's Basement Arcade. Today we are going to look at my brand new machine, a 1976 Bally Captain Fantastic and a Brown Dirt Cowboy. I don't know where the Brown Dirt Cowboy came from, but that's Elton John right here. It's I guess it's a knockoff of Tommy the Pinball Wizard. This is the edited back glass. It's starred, which lets you know it's been edited. The first couple ones that came through were not edited, and a lot of these stars you see along here were not there. They thought it was a little bit too racy, so they put some stars in to edit it, which really didn't block out much of nothing. So that's it. It's a 4-player. It's what I like about it. When you flip it and you get over 100,000, you actually will get a light here that will say 100,000 instead of just guessing like that, like my Twinkie and my Swinger. It doesn't tell you if you flipped it or not. So it's just nice. So you get a light there, and there's a buzzer down here that will buzz to let everybody know you hit over 100,000. I got the playfield out so you can see what it looks like inside, which it's kind of dirty. This machine, I've been told it's been sitting in storage for 15 years. So I do need to clean it out. It does work. It will start up, fire up, play a ball, except there's something with one of the relays where it keeps the score motor just turning and turning and turning. It doesn't want to stop. I have to bypass one of the relays, trick it in shutting itself off, and then it will play. But it does need some work in here. One of the bells, the rubber bushing is all rotted on it, so I got to get a new one for that. I'm just going to replace them all. It's been rigged, as you can see right here, and right here. That's your credits. I don't like that either. That's coming out. I'll put a doorbell underneath. But you can see it's been kind of hacked up in order to do that, which I don't like. No coin mechanism in it. So it was owned by a vendor. Vendor sold it. Usually when they sell it, they take the coin mechanisms out. So you can't buy it and stick it in your bar and make money off of it. They don't like that. They want you to put their machine in it. You can see how filthy it was. Back glass is over there. See if we can get a look at that. You can just see the dirt on the edges here. I'll put some pictures of it up on the Facebook page, and you can see just how nasty this game was when it came out of storage. So I'm gonna stop the video and we're gonna go to the back of the machine and check that out. Alright, we're at the back of the machine. As you can see, it's just filthy. Like this is just all that dirt. It's just filthy. It's dirty, but it's clean back here. Everything seemed to work. All the score wheels fired up and did their thing. I think there's one with one of these, because when it does skip, when you start it up, one of these reels will just keep going da 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 da. So I know I got to clean one of those for sure. But all these will get cleaned. I'll pull them all out and clean them all out, like the contacts on them. I'll go through these to make sure they're all clean, the contacts and everything. And here's the back of the bottom. You can see one of these coils must have burned up real good, because that's just all charred right there. Otherwise, the back of the playfield looks really super nice. This is how it plugs in to the bottom of the game. Those I got to clean too. Some of the things weren't working, so I'm guessing they were just bad contacts on there. Back over here, I would have to wiggle this one like this, pull it in and out just a little bit, and the lights would turn on. So I know the Jones plugs, the contacts are dirty on them. But yeah, that's the back. They sprayed some, I don't know, simple green or something on there, so I got to degrease all that, get the grease off. But a lot of these flippers, they stick. Yeah, see? They were just trying to unstick them. So they will get rebuilt. There's 4 total flippers. This one works good. But like I said, they're all going to get rebuilt. Some of these contacts are just like totally destroyed, like right on this one. I'll show you on that. I don't know if you can really see it good, but it's just shredded right there. The contact is just shredded. Look at that. Those gonna need new contacts for the switch. Like I said, that one, they just sprayed it with grease. Sometimes it kind of smells like simple green, but kind of doesn't. But when I come down in the basement with this thing open, it smells like fuel oil for some reason. I don't know if it was just stored by it or if they sprayed some near it or what. So I'm going to stop the video and we're going to flip it around and you can see the playfield. Alright, there's the playfield. As you can see, it's in pretty decent shape, except for a couple things. Let me get you something I'll show you. This I found laying in there. It's a petrified rubber for one of the flippers. I mean it, it's petrified. It's hard. You can just hear how petrified it is. But yeah, that's it. It's all cracked. No spring left to that rubber. But the playfield's in really good shape. The rubber's all rotted, so even if I do get it working again, I have to replace all the rubber on the playfield because it's just completely rotted. But yeah, it's in really good shape. It's got minimal wear. I'll show you the little bit of wear it does have. It's got a little wear right there. Just a little bit here. As you can see, just rotted rubber. Look at that. That one just so rotted it snapped. That's the one that had the rubber that just fell off. That's the one I just showed you. But these little caps here, I want to replace them. There's the original one. It says Bally on it. You can see this little wear right in there. It's got a wear line around the top where the ball goes. That seems to be normal in all machines. But the plastics are in beautiful shape. I could clean that off. I don't know what that was on there. It's like a sticker almost that was on top. But yeah, the plastic's all in beautiful shape. The apron's in really good shape. The ball was actually in decent shape too. I have to replace the apron around there, so I'm just going to get 3 new aprons. The caps are in good shape, so those will stay. Just a good clean and wax on here. Oh, look, there's another piece of the bumper just hiding in here. The bumper rubber. But yeah, it's in really, really, really nice shape. I've seen worse and I've seen better. I think for a playfield, out of 10, I'm going to give this a 8. I would say 10 being mint. 7, 8. It's got a little bit, you know, right around in here. That's nothing. A good coat of wax will seal that brand new ball. But yeah, that's it. Show you a little bit more in here. These numbers are just all dirty. You see years of dust just sitting on them. The guy I got it from said it was sitting for 15 years. He's had it for 15 years. Didn't fire it up until just recently when he decided to sell it. Realized he ain't never gonna sell it. I mean, fix it, put it in his man cave. This is where originally it came from. He said the family he got it from was in Wisconsin, but they were originally from Chicago. So I'm guessing they bought it there, brought it up here. This was in a basement of a house that he was tearing down. So he figured, hey, it's a cool looking a pinball machine, I'll bring it home. Let me show you the back glass on this thing too, because it's mint. The back glass is just mint on this. I like this. From the end of the world to your town. Yeah, this thing, the back glass, I'm going to give it a 9 out of 10. There's a couple little imperfections. They're right there. There's that thing that shows through on the other side. And there's another one that shows through on our side. So I had the glass out already. It's missing a couple bulbs, but it's, see what I meant about racy? It's very racy. And there's the stars. They're supposed to be edited, but they're not really hiding much, you know. They're not hiding much at all. But yeah, it's very racy. 5 balls, 4 players. Like I said, it's a beautiful back glass. Let's get you a little better on the inside here. See, it's all dirty. I wish we had smell-o-vision so you could smell this. That thing right there, that scared the hell out of me. That's a buzzer. Goes off at 100,000 points. And I was just messing with it, smacking the points around. All of a sudden that thing just went, nah. Just scared the hell out of me. You can see how that ball has a layer of corrosion on it from just sitting. But yeah, this thing will clean up real fine. It'll clean up real good. This is the relay I was having a problem with. Which one is it now? I think it's this one. Yeah, this one right here. It just keeps go back and forth. And then when it does that, the relay on the door here keeps going nah, 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 nah. It just keeps doing that. I'd plug it in right now, but I don't have the board on and I don't want to do some freaky stuff. But that's it. That's Captain Fantastic and the Brown Dirt Cowboy. So, thanks for watching. Like our videos, share the videos. Find us on Facebook at Mark's Basement Arcade. Share with your friends. Come check it out. We got more projects. I will be doing my jukebox, showing you that. I got work on a Flight 2000 that I was having problems with one of the kickout switches. Well, not the kickout switch, first switch for the maze on the top where it tells the computer that ball number 1 is in a launch. It's getting mixed codes. Swinger, I really don't have nothing to do on that. That's always been a straight up reliable game. Twinkie, yep, that still needs a little more work. I could put a new cord on it because it's still hanging out there and I don't like that. Needs a power switch, but this one's pretty ready to go. Needs a good cleaning. I gotta get a rubber kit for it. Oh yeah, I do got a rubber kit for it. I gotta clean up the board, the deck the rest of the way, wax it up. I gotta put my new back glass on because you can just see that it's just all gone. There's a little counter that goes right inside the camera there. I gotta see if I can find, because my new back glass doesn't have that. That tells you actually how many free balls you won. Yeah, that's it for now. Thank you for watching. Later.